Oh, lovely beings, lovely beings, lovely beings. I already made one live today and I thought, like, let's go again live.
Yes, you did.
Oh!
Very nice.
And this time is very, very exciting for me because this time I'm going to introduce my lovely partner.
And my first live. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this from now on, but maybe on my other TikTok. We're going to be doing a Hydro TV. My name is Hydro, by the way. I might be on TikTok. Yeah, I'll just stick with Hydro for now. My name is Eclectic Source 00. But
on TikTok?
Yeah, on TikTok. That's like a separate channel. But together we're going to be Hydro. Because I'm Hydro and she was going by Joy. But now it's Miss Hellbreaker.
Yeah. Because I want to embody joy. I want to live joy. I want to be joy. And oh, thank you, George, for following us. Following me. I want to be joy and live joy and celebrate life and really like have that frequency. And I'm very happy to introduce my partner.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, because he's really awesome.
Oh, you're awesome too. Super awesome. She is super awesome, by the way. Y'all just need to know that. Y'all know what it is. I know what it is.
And he always says, I'm the coolest person he ever met. And I always say that he's the coolest person I ever met.
Facts. True. Facts. Oh, I'm from America, by the way. America. I'm not really going to disclose what location. I'll just say up north. Northeast. New Yorkish area, but...
Heaven high, greetings of bliss, shine bright for the crystalline light you are. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Kevin Lombard. We're here to shine bright, and we shine bright together, and that is what we're here for. And that's why this is such a beautiful connection that we have, and it's like really like divine feminine and divine masculine coming together in a sacred union, and also to share that it's also possible for you. And the more you are learning, and the more you're healing, and the more you're healing, and the more you're growing, and the more you are like knowing that that's a divine being, and also cultivating that. Someone says like Ra and Ra, but it's really about like to really have that the balance from male feminine side in yourself. And then you also find someone else, and like you're vibrating on a really like you're like happy, and you're loving yourself, and you're like vibrating that out, and then you can't have it that you can like connect it with each other. Yeah, masculine, feminine, and indeed in balance.
And it's very nice, and it's also important to have like your feminine and masculine within the individual balance before something like this can really happen, I think. Just my opinion, but working on both on your own, and then coming in really, really awesome joining of the universe way.
Yeah, and he always calls me like a reflection. I'm just here, his mirror. We are each other's mirrors. We are a reflection of each other, and we keep learning every day from each other. So that's really cool.
Yeah, we do. Oh, also, I want to say before we start, we already started. Just love, peace, power, and celebration, everyone. It's all self-explanatory. I'll explain the power though. Power meaning take back your power. The times we're in now, you need to take your power back. That's what we're here to do. Also encourage and help others get there themselves.
Yeah, we're both here to help other people heal, and are like also coaches and spiritual teachers and speakers, and we really want to like embodying what we already did in our lives, what we healed in ourselves, and how far we come. And we really want to share and help others with that as well.
Yes.
Yes, he says, all love, for we are fractals of light that reflect. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Kevin.
Well said. Excellent. Very true.
Yes, yes. And we are all just, and the more you are like shining bright, you have other people coming to you that also shine bright. And we have like, we both are very awakened, and we have a similar view on life. So, and that is really, really cool that we can share that with each other.
Yeah, it's actually exciting to even find somebody on the same level of you. I mean, of this with you, because waking up in the system I was in the States, there's very few and far of these people that are waking up. I've known only one other person that's still in the States right now that is was around this level of awakening. But it was nice. We left. We met at community. Well, I left the States. Went to the community, a vegan community, pretty much off-grid living, hoping to meet other people like us. And I did. And then that's where I met my partner. And so...
And Kevin also says the light breaks the darkness. Yes, yes, we are here to shine bright and to light. And light is not only like, it's light is also information, it's also truth. So we were really about like, we are also like truth seekers, light warriors, and we are like, we are here to shine light in the dark. And you say, I'm aligned with the natives of Fiji. Oh, that's amazing. Fiji is a really beautiful place. The vibration, yes, that's really great. Because we have to go back to the natives of like they were like how they were living and how they were seeing the world as it is. We're still learning that. We're still learning to see it the same as them, and we're still. And how did they celebrate it? They celebrated with a fire and dancing and coming together with celebrating and singing and around the campfire, and that is also what we will see. We really want to build also one time like a community where we can really be free and we can have like a garden and and
healing center,
fruit trees and a healing center, and we're really looking forward to that.
Connecting with others. That's true. We need to get back to nature. Be in tune with nature for one. That's number one. We've been like so misplaced, or whatever you want to call it, living backwards against nature. And so, of course, when you wake up, you see this incorrect path. And I'm not going to say incorrect. Some people are meant to play these parts, but we're here to make what we think is the right one for us, the healthiest one.
And he says also sovereignty is with the natives. Yeah, they don't need anybody to rule over them. They don't need anybody to dominate over them.
Must be sovereign.
And you take your sovereignty back. You take your power back, and that's real sovereignty. And it's God's abundance. Yeah. That's like we're here to. We should be living in abundance. Yeah, you wish.
Maybe we will.
Kevin, no, but I wish I could join and share. Like
there is a timeline split happening.
Like also here, like you can. I don't know if I can invite you. Oh, you have not enough followers, so that's too bad. Followers? Yeah.
How does it do that?
Another time. If you have enough followers, I can send you some... if you follow me, I will send you some information how to get more followers. So, because you can only go live when you have more than 1,000 followers. And I just recently joined, and someone said how to do that. And because what you know already, Kevin, means that you're like already really much working on it, and you have already a lot of wisdom. So that's really, really cool. I'm the witness that witnesses the exchange of letter of sovereignty. And it's really good what you're already doing. So you will, if you're making videos, you will soon have more and more people also. And if you can make a video and we can do a duet, that I can share a video of you and you can share a video of me, so that's also possibilities, and then you can tag each other so that person other people can also follow you. But I have some follow trains that I did, like the really like follow trains, and then you can just and you just share a word, and you have more people following you, and you follow everybody who likes it. And then people following you back. And that is a really cool way to start with that. Yeah.
Speaking of sovereignty, we're fighting for it right now. Like I said before, the timeline split, we have like those who want to be governed. Then you have those like us that just want to be sovereign. And so I'm not really sure what happens in the future, but I know what I'm fighting for. We're fighting for. Mm-hmm. It's sovereignty, if I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah, and peace and abundance for everybody. Freedom.
Oh, yeah.
Real freedom.
Spread through evenly.
Because the people in the world are not even aware of that they are enslaved. It's one big slave system. The feudal system never stopped, and it's still there, and the people are not even aware of it. And that's why we first need to make people aware, to see what is the real truth, and to see beyond the veil, see beyond the system, and see beyond the bullshit and the lies, to really see what is actually going on here. But only like once you go like uncover the truth, the more you will find also on the other side, you find your power back. you find your real truth, your real power.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Some don't want it. Well, the majority seem like they don't want it. They want to be governed, but we're out to get our own power back.
And I think it's because they don't know.
Well, they don't know. I think some might know, but they're too afraid to go against the system and losing their comfort zone. Like, if you go against the system, you might think I might lose my home. You know, you might think something bad might happen to you. So you're better off just like, I don't know if I'm going to call it Stockholm Syndrome, but just going along with the program, letting they want to do to you. You'll be okay in the long run, but you have to comply. Me, I'm not complying with anything. I just want to do my own thing, our own thing. So, yeah, freedom is what we want. Is it free or freedom? Is there a difference in the word?
Well, it feels different if you say free or freedom, but it's like a bit similar.
Because I don't know if there's a spell in there, but...
And Kevin Lombard, you said on YouTube, could you, because I can't click that right now, and a lot of times the links don't work. So if you follow me, I follow you back, and then you can send me again the same link, and I will check it. So, but thanks for sending. We are always very much like, we love finding out new people that sharing truth and sharing wisdom, and we love have a lot of amazing people that we are following on YouTube, but here on TikTok also. Yeah. So Kevin Lombard, if you like, if you follow me, I follow you back, and I sent you a whole list of really amazing TikTokers that you can find, and maybe you can also share the ones that you like to me. And then you can send also again those YouTube links, because I can't open them right now. But thank you very much for sending. Deepak joined.
That's funny.
The real Deepak Chopra. Hey Deepak.
It's been a long time, Deepak. What was it, 2008 last time I seen you? Yeah, I think yeah.
We're like always like having fun. And
yeah, I mean, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at like the actual Deepak, because I'll just leave that alone. Let's go.
But we always have a lot of fun together, and people think we're crazy, but it's like because like a lot of people don't understand where we're coming from or our intentions, but also our families. Like they're like we're talking about things, and they think we're crazy, and then years later they find out there's some truth in there. So I'm also very happy that with his family is the same. And they're like...
they're waking up. They're doing pretty good. Really good. But it took a while. I started my journey like mid-2018. And they're like, what's he watching on YouTube? Just ignore him. When he starts talking, just go in the other room or something. But now, they didn't really say it like that. But now we're all seem like we're all getting in tune with the information that's happening. It's aligning with what's going on today. So it makes more sense. So that's why I'm doing my TikTok. Because each time I do not say something... Not that there's anything wrong with this, but I'm seeing other people already starting to say what I've been holding back to say. Not saying I predict things, but things are easily predictable because it's scripted. It's all scripted. So I'm just going to come out and do my TikTok and hit everybody with my perspective and observation. Not saying I'm right with what I'm speaking about, but everybody has a different perspective. And, it's good to hear it all out. But I'm going to give my view on what I discovered. Or at least what I think I did.
And in the beginning, you also shared a lot of things. And I'm like, some things I believed and some things I was not believing. But most of the things came out as well. But sometimes because you're so used to questioning everything and not believing everything, you also want to experience it and research it and understanding it for yourself. So that's also good. And we're both quite rebels, so we also we're the ones we're rebelling against sometimes.
Yeah, we don't follow. We do our own thing. We don't, yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, sometimes we're the ones that we're fighting against. Huh? And that is also good, like to find your, if you have a conscious relationship. Hello, Gaston. And when you have hey, he was also there in the last live. This time I have my partner with me. So that's really cool.
In the house.
Just like both in the house. You get two for the price of one.
product.
And
The best product you ever find. Okay. Stop.
that's why I wanted him to come on my live, because I know we're always having fun. We're always having fun, and everybody,
Yeah, it's constant.
yeah, people
Always.
that know us, they call us Hi Joey. Oh, messages in the box. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you both. Stumble upon your life and can feel the positive energy. New to TikTok. Yeah. I am also very new to TikTok.
That's
very.
nice.
Thank you for your message.
Yeah, we give thanks.
Kevin,
Very nice.
and yeah, I'm also quite new to TikTok, and I will send you some videos where you can make like more followers, and then it goes on itself. And we're very new to TikTok, and I also understand why they want to ban TikTok in certain countries, because a lot of people are sharing their truth and sharing their wisdom on all levels, like the physical plane, but also the spiritual plane. There's like amazing videos, and because they're very short, they go really quickly, very deep with all sorts of information. But I choose to make videos that we want, like sharing what we want to say. But I do repost some really cool videos. So in my reposts, I have like when someone makes a really cool video and someone like says really cool truths, I really share it in my repost. So the truth is still gonna be said. And here are also a lot of people that had their their TikTok were banned. Hello, butterfly. Or the TikTok was banned, and they just start again, and they start again, and they start again, because like their truth needs to be said. They want to share what they need to share, so it will never stop here. So people will keep sharing it, because Facebook, Instagram, YouTube are very much censored.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of times when you go live on YouTube or Instagram, just a couple of people watching, and here is much more, and there's much more community, much more people sharing, much more people commenting, and then you have really immediately also the connections. Hi, Shantvirik. I was also online here. Here, this time I have my partner with me. That needed some
Guest
effort.
appearance.
Guest appearance.
Guest appearance.
It needed some effort on my side to get them on.
Yeah. You know, because this is my first live. I guess I'm gonna continue to make videos on my own TikTok. But this is just a nice warm up, you know, for me to get started. At least I've never appeared live before on anything.
And how is it till now?
It's not bad. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good.
I told him. Yeah.
What do y'all think? Y'all think it's good?
He's a
I
guest.
think it's good. I think it's good.
He's guest on my life. So
yeah.
really
So
cool.
thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and it's like I'm really grateful that he's like such a great human being and a really cool person, and he's like really like he was really creative artist as well. So he makes really cool things, and but he's like I really like his creativity and his thinking, and we have lots of fun together. Which city you live? We live in the south of Spain. We're like close to Malaga, so and we live there in the mountains. And we also when sometimes we go to the sea and then we like smell the exhausts from the cars much more, and then we think like we have better air here right now. But we really like, our intention is to go one time to like a more tropical country. So like we're planning to do that, and we hope to also one time like we open a healing center and a retreat center and vegetable garden and fruit trees and all sorts of things. And he was saying, Kevin says, I was taken hostage in 2019 for speaking out. The cops beat me up. Ugh. Wow. And bad just got out now. Oh my God. It's I'm exposing the corruption, teaching the way of sovereignty. Oh, that's really, really good. We need that. We need to understand that we need our and which country are you from? You said like natives of Fiji. Are you also from Fiji? And it's really, really good to teach each other what our true being is, and what kind of rights we have when we connect with other, with companies and with the government, because government is govern the mind. It's like mind control. It's like all based for mind control, and they're like really corrupt. And but Chan says good and nice things. Welcome Portugal. Yeah, welcome Portugal. Thank you. But we were in Portugal before, and we're now in the south of Spain. But we were first in Portugal. I'm from Pakistan, live in Portugal. There's a lot of Pakistani and Indian in Portugal, and it's like I really loved being in Portugal. But we ended up in a community from someone. He was like he was already following that person on YouTube for years and really liked it. And
I won't put the name out there, but I'll just say, I was following somebody that was on YouTube. It's information, very nice information. For about 2 years. Now it's 2 years, maybe 2.5. And they just invited like people that wanted to join them one day. And one day I just took the opportunity and I emailed them. And the next thing you know, I'm at this community. And it was pretty nice at the beginning. It was very, very nice. Did you explain how nice it was?
And then it became a cult. Because they had more and more rules and they had more and more things that we needed to do. And they wanted to have the same kaftan on every day. And then we found out it's like not a community, it was a cult. And they wanted followers. They didn't want like sovereign leaders.
It didn't work.
And then
it didn't work too well.
We can't even have the other person telling us what we have to do. So let's let
I know.
someone else.
Yeah, we have these triggers sometimes. Like it's good because we do our shadow work, but we butt heads sometimes. Sometimes we but then we work out the problems. You know what I'm saying? We don't just like have a problem and blame each other. Like if I get triggered, it's something in myself I didn't work on, and then later I'll explain to her why. Apologize, of course, and explain what was the issue. And a lot of times it's not even us. We might be transmitting some energy that's happening. If you look at what's happening today, there's a lot of negative and sadness and all kinds of painful energy coming in. And we might just be transmuting that. And if we don't let that out and transmute it properly, it builds up. She transmutes pretty well. Sometimes I build up some stuff.
Yeah, I cry and then it's gone. Or I get really angry.
I get I don't know what it is. But we work it out. We, sometimes comfort food comes into play. We get some comfort food. Well, I do.
If you're from America, you like fries and you like burgers and pizza.
Yeah, pizza. I'm not eating burgers. we don't really do the meat.
But he likes the vegan burgers. So.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, we don't eat meat.
But of course, it's processed, so it's not good for you. Things contain a lot of soy. And you can say organic soy. Maybe for you and your blood type system, but for me, no soy is good.
No soy.
No soy. Spanish for you right there. So whether it's organic or processed, I don't touch soy. Now, if you do, it's on you. You can go ahead and enjoy it. You can say soy is good for these people if it's no. For me, no soy. For you, maybe it's good. All right. Sorry.
Kevin is from Chicago, the start of the American corruption, and he says, "I'm honored to meet and align with you both, beautiful star beings, for you both shine."
Give thanks, brother.
Thank you. And it takes one to know one and to know each other and to know the frequency where you are on. So the more you are on that frequency, the more you see that and you feel that, and the more you understand that, and the more you know where everybody comes from. So that's more and more you have a high vibe frequency. The more you are on the same frequency, the more you feel that and you get excited. So that's always very nice to meet other like-minded beings. So I'm also very happy, Kevin, that you're following me and that we can be connected. So
it is very nice. We're always in search for like-minded like this.
Yes,
it's good when you make that connection. It's really awesome. I call it extending the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He says indeed empath and poisoned food and soy estrogen, so it's really not good known to. Yes. So you know it, Kevin. You know already all the information, so that's really cool. Yeah, and Gaston says we're the front. So Gaston, we're the. What do you mean with we're the front? So it would be nice if you can explain it, but yeah, woher kommen Sie? Yeah, so I'm from Holland. And he's from America.
America.
From the north, above New York, he is. So northeast. And we met each other in Portugal in an off-grid community that turned out to be a cult. So we needed to escape the cult.
I like to call it the Great Exodus because we're not the only ones that left. Even the ones that were not so nice to us when we were leaving came back and asked us for help to help get them out. A couple of them, not everybody was mean to us, but And we did. We helped. We're helping. But I already knew like it was going to crumble because it wasn't going in the proper direction. It was all like this thing that seemed like they were just out for power and wealth and all kinds of other things. We won't really go into that. But what I explained is like something like that has a cancerous behavior will crumble in on itself, which it has been. I wish the best for the community, and hopefully they can make a recovery and get better and learn from their lesson and maybe build it back up one day. Maybe they'll turn over, become, good, and then maybe invite people in. It'll build to something, or if not, it doesn't. I don't wish bad on anybody. Our experience was nice, and then it ended up not nice. I still don't wish bad on them. I hope for the better for everybody, actually. So.
Yeah, we always hope that the best for everybody. And so we are always helping people. So now I'm also helping people to go out of the cult as well. And we must break the spell of money. Yeah, that's really crazy. It's like really, really crazy. Because I think the people had a good intention with starting the community, but because of money and power... Corruption. And women and dominance.
I didn't mention that one, but it got really crazy up in there. So
so they really got into their ego, and they really were like about dominance about others, and that is really about you want to co-create the new earth. You want to co-create. You will like everybody's voice matters. And also when I feel like if I'm living off grid, if I'm living in nature, I'm eating the fruits. I have free energy. I have water from the ground. I need not anything at all. I can just live. And they make all sorts of things so we can we need the system. But it's like, you first need to heal and first have to find out that you are, everything is already in you.
Yes.
He says it was like people were in their ego, and he says Kevin says we are everything what we need. We already have everything in us, and when you meditate, you feel that you feel abundance, you feel happy, and you feel good. Kevin says Fiji have the best water. Okay, cool. I never went to Fiji, but I went to New Zealand. And this we have friends of fun drink from the sky. Yeah, so I think when the weather systems don't put so much chemicals in the sky,
you won't have that here right now.
We can really breathe from the sky again. And I think that's when a lot of breatharians came from in the past, because they could live from the air, because the air was a lot more like water in there, and there was also he says we're the fifth element. Because we could live from that, because it was healthy and we were fulfilled from that. And I think because now, that's why I think we have to go back to that, and that is also. I lost my train of thought because I saw you were the fifth element, and I went all the way.
Being a breatharian, breathing from the ether, the air,
the ether,
toxic and poisoned. The aluminum is a big thing in this. I always tell people don't cook with aluminum because it blocks your signals. Now I noticed because I used to wrap my phone in it to block the signal. We're not going to go into the hats. That's a funny joke there. But the reason why every weapon has multiple purposes, but I do know the aluminum not only blocks the signal if it gets into your system, from your brain to the rest of your body and your organs, but it also blocks your download light codes from the sun. So it kind of blocks the sun from getting to you. It's just, I know this is not good what they're doing, but this evil cannot prevail too much longer. There's going to be a balance. The pendulum has to swing both ways. So something good is going to come out, all this poison chemtrail, poison food, poison environment, derailing of the trains over in the States, poisoning the land, trying to construct smart cities. It's just rumors, but I don't know. Just everything they're doing to people. I feel like the so-called, I like to call them parasites, but people call them elites. They have lost the power. TikTok is nice. It's awakened so many people. So they have no more power. They're running out. They're just doing what they can. They're like a kid going down kicking and screaming, or a child, sorry. And they're just trying to destroy what they consider to be the toy. That would be us has resources, the land, all, everything else. But it's failing. Everybody's waking up much too fast. So I see a lot of good things. Some people might see this as the end of the world. I say celebrate because I see it as a new beginning. And of course, Age of Aquarius, beginning of a new age right there that we're moving into. So I just want to leave that right out there. I would just celebrate this time. It's a big celebration. Enjoy this. It only gets better. It's gonna be.
Gaston says also yes.
It's gonna be rough, but it's gonna be awesome at the same time. So you'll see.
Yeah, and it can't go worse. So it can only get better. It can only get better because we've been enslaved so long and so corrupted, and the poor became more poor, and the wealthy became more wealthy, and the middle part becomes also more. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community experience. Okay, no. Some comments were filtered, so I don't know which one, but maybe they're filtering certain things out. Because we know, like, also, even here, we are being censored, but but it's okay. Gaston says, oh, don't speak English at E-League English. Oh, you like oh yeah, you're still learning English. So last time he was also learning English. Very good, Gaston.
That is good.
And we are here to embody the new frequencies, to embody the natural way of living and being, and that everybody is the same. There's no one above you or down you. There's no one you need to put on a pedestal or something. It's like it's just you.
You. Be your own God. Be God. Take the power. You are the power. And that's facts.
Gaston says yes. And to own your power and to know that, and that you're like a divine being, and that is so beautiful to realize that.
Very nice. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So everybody, very welcome. You're also very welcome to follow me. So I love sharing. I'm a yoga teacher, I'm a healer, I give online healings, I have my website misshellbreaker.com, and I'm just here to awaken people, plant seeds of awakening. I'm also on different platforms working on certain humanitarian projects. I make videos, I make interviews, wherever on social media I share what I want to share. And I just want people to remind them of their power and to remind them of their divinity and remind them of their freedom. And Kevin says they have us in separation. They have fractured the beings of the celestial plane, for we are deity. Yes, definitely. They really put us against each other, like blacks and whites, male and female against each other. We're almost not trusting the other. And like also other races and the rich and the poor. They like really separated everything. And that's why we almost can't trust each other.
They even separated the godness from you and made it external. You are not the God. They're like, you got to pray to God over there.
Well,
so now you're like, you don't have the power. So now you're not good enough. So now you have to go and ask for forgiveness or, this and that. Not realizing that like only you can forgive yourself and you are that power. So we're all bringing it back together. This unity has to happen. It is going to happen, regardless.
Yes, indeed. Even God, they separate us from God. And
yeah, he got it.
Yes.
See? Nice.
That was a really good one. And they already but sometimes it's also necessary for you to lose it and then come back to it.
Yeah.
And to go through the dark, to get into the light. And they also say like guru. Guru is also, the word means from dark to light. So we are our own guru. And guru doesn't mean someone on a pedestal. Guru means you're going from dark to light, and that's everybody. Everybody is their own guru. Gaston says yes again. Oh, you have a delay in it for the internet. So I hope your internet gets better, Kevin. But Gaston says yes, he understands it. And Kevin says reborn. Yeah, because sometimes you need to reborn. You have to go to lessons and to dark times and to be that phoenix that rises from the ashes, and then you are more understanding, more wisdom, but also more power in yourself.
Yeah, and the rise, I want to say, is continuous. throughout the time of rising, you will find yourself every now and then falling. Just pick yourself back up and just raise your vibrational frequency every now and then. No matter how dark you think it gets, and no matter how bad you think you feel, you can always come back. You can always bring it back.
Yeah, he even thought several times that he was dying. He really even thought he even thought that he was dying, and he came back from that, and that's also what woke him up going to eat healthier, so he didn't need any.
Oh, my condition I had.
Yeah, so that you didn't need medicine anymore.
Yeah, I had to use something called a steroid inhaler. I forgot what the name of the medication was, but there's a lung condition out there that I developed, and it was called sarcoidosis, and basically it's pretty much your immune system attacks itself. And it really affects your lungs. I heard it could affect other places. My lungs were the ones in question. I could not breathe without using an inhaler. And I went to see my doctor, and he was telling me that, this thing is permanent, There's no cure. Sorry. And I was like, no, this doesn't make sense. And at the time, I was working at this job where I was making so much income. And I was thinking to myself, so much income, but no cure. I'm like, no, I gotta go against this. So basically, I just did research. Long story short, I learned about an alkaline diet, how to eat alkaline. I ate mostly mangoes. I juiced kale, water. Did that for about a couple of months. Went back to my pulmonologist and cured. So ever since then, if you just stay alkaline, you could just always, you don't have to stay alkaline. You can always reset. You can go out there, you can have your little comfort food. But I like to keep it like 80-20. I mean, you could goof off, eat some like things that aren't really too good for you, 20%, but you want to go back to 80% of that being all good health. Like, drinking your good water, eating your fruits, things to that nature.
And Kevin says it's so great to unite with you both, beautiful collection of solar energy. Yeah, thanks. And we have
I give thanks.
We had some nice good sun here.
Past couple of days we did.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
And Gassel says yes again. And we had some really good sun here, and we really get powered from the sun.
Yeah.
And Kevin says, please check out my TikToks I made. Please help support and share. That's cool. That's cool, Kevin. We'll see it, and we'll
do that.
Message you. And that's why we need to share, and we need to unite, and we need to help and support each other. And that is why we're here. We're here to learn and to grow from each other. And the more you know, you're a co-creator. Everybody has little puzzle pieces for the other person, like little keys.
Yeah, everyone. I think you come in. Well, I know for sure you come in contact with. You go in to learn something. It's all a learning experience. They say it's a school. It is. But then again, you also have to learn to have fun while you're at the school. University of life.
Yeah, university.
See?
Yeah, university. Oh, Kevin says already love you both. See, it's not only about.
Thanks to you guys.
And that is that is nice, because there's like people that know us really like to be with us and to hang out with us.
We have fun. We have a good time with everyone. We do.
Yes.
So we get off this mountain and get more into a population. We're stuck in a mountain. We're not stuck in a mountain, but we're on a mountain right now. In a small village. It's nice, but yeah, not many people around.
Yeah, we are now in a little village in the middle of nowhere, so we know we want to go somewhere else. So
it's nice here, though. But
it's good to be here right now. And we did our inner work. We worked a lot on our social media things and stuff. Mm-hmm. And we're also working on merchandise, and I'm working on a book. So it's really good to go inward and organizing things. And then later on, we have everything settled and everything set up. And Kevin says, you made a large word small from far to very close. Oh, that's nice. Yes, that's nice. Because we're all brothers and sisters. Yeah, healing. This is very healing. And
nice.
We are all brothers and sisters, and we have to wake up to that. And we're one big family. And that is really like. And Gasse said, me, I like bet. I don't know to reply. That's my problem. Yeah, it's all good, Gasto, but thank you.
But we give thanks.
Likes. And it's really good that you already try.
Yeah, you're doing
English is not
You're doing
good.
awesome, so just keep doing good. You got it. We feel your energy, so we love the energy. It's real nice.
So yeah, and it's really about like healing from like whole humanity, like healing our traumas. Gaston says yes again.
Excellent.
And it's like it's about healing traumas and accepting that you're traumatized. Like everybody's traumatized, and it's so really, really beautiful to heal and to emotionally heal and to see where you come from, and your where you what you've been through life, and to really to accept all these experience as learning experience and see it from the observers where you come from, so you don't like get like emotional from everything what happened, because like here Hydro he been to a lot in his life, and he is still
a bit of a traumatized childhood, I must say, but then leading on through my whole life, yeah, there was a lot of I've been through a lot. I'm not explain, or I can.
He been to a lot, but he really deals with it in a very beautiful way, as you see this learning experience.
It is, rather than playing the victim, like so many people do, and there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I did for a while until I did my shadow work, and I went through my awakening phase. I realized that all it was something I needed to go through. It was very necessary to become who I am today. Sometimes you go through things, you might think the world's against you, and it could be, but if you didn't go through these things that were very messed up in your life, you probably wouldn't develop into the character or the being, I want to say, that you are today. So some of these things are necessary, even though we seem like, it might seem like hell and the world's against you. You just have to have these things because they say it's a soul contract we signed on to. I don't have any memory of this, but I do know I'm glad I went through what I went through in my childhood and other stuff to become who I am, to learn myself. I could work on that. I'll work on my shadow work. We all have work that needs to be done. I still do shadow work every now and then because we can still get triggered every now and then, But at least we know how to handle it much better than just a basic, like, I'm not going to say relationship, but like just as an individual. And then together in a relationship, I know people say 3D to 5D. I'm going to go higher than that. But leaving the third dimensional type of relationship, which I want to say the programmed one that teaches you to live backwards against life. We find ways to handle this thing by just going within and working with each other. We can get through anything, pretty much. We're like an unstoppable team.
Yes, team awesome. Team awesome.
Team awesome in the house.
And Kevin says also, America hurts, and only through suffering will we come to God. And America is really lots of like a very dense place. And Hydro also said like what he experienced. He says like America is really one big experiment. How they can experience with people, and that is really really crazy.
They literally call our neighborhoods projects, and nobody ever put two and two together. Like, why is it called projects?
Yeah, because they're really experimenting
actually,
with people, and also he had all sorts of things happening. And Kevin says, "Wow, amazing how you just said soul contract. I can't wait to talk with you wise ones."
Thank you. That'll be awesome.
And because like especially in America, it's like the really dense, and it's really like one big experimental place where they're really like, because the things that you can eat in America are much more like, there's much more chemicals in. Yeah, now he sees it. Oh my God, projects. Yeah,
it's crazy, right?
To really realize that, and in America they have also much more chemicals in the food than what they have in Europe. He found out they have all sorts of things.
You sent me that list. I was like, what? Are you serious?
Foods, what they don't have in Europe, and what they don't put in there in Europe. And here there's like 3 or 4 things in there, and in America they have 10, 20 things in there.
You get a whole Christmas list full of like chemicals and like ingredients. And I'm like, what's all this extra stuff? There's like no potato. Like, forget a bag of potato chips, right? And we have the same brand. Like over here, you got potatoes, you got salt, you might have some vinegar, you might have like one preservative in there. You look at the American version, and it's got like, I don't even think you can find real potatoes up in here, and it's got a list of everything, chemicals you never even heard of. And they say we can look them up to see what they are. But you can't spend your whole day looking them up. Well, I will, just to make sure I can warn people what they are. But I'm just saying, just in comparison, there's a list. And it makes me wonder, what is this list and what is this stuff in the food? Mind control, poisonous, it's everything. Parasites, whatever you could imagine, it's in there. It's a big time experiment. It's like rat poison. How do you get rats to eat the poison? You put poison out there, they're going to bypass it. They're going to go find some food. You get that rat poison, you make it taste good. They're going to go eat that.
They put rat poison in food.
Yeah, you want
yeah.
McDonald's.
Crazy.
McDonald's, your Burger Kings. I know I shouldn't be saying this on, I don't know how it works on TikTok.
I also don't know. As long as you don't say about the things. You know what they put here.
Oh, the injections. No, I didn't say what, that's a different word. I don't even know if they know. They know, but I don't know if it'll be caught.
Yeah, he says here, very good, Gaston. And Kevin says also words have meaning and no, and spell casting.
Yes.
So, but they said, Kevin asked no fluoride in Spain. They probably don't have fluoride in the water here. In America, I know that they have, but here there's more but they do have chlorine. But they do have fluorides in the toothpaste, in the normal one. But we take one that is without fluoride. So
also, there's what I use to go with that. I just want to add it real quick. You can use peroxide. They say food grade, but I don't use it all the time. Or you can use sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda. Just make sure when you use it, you read your ingredients and there's no aluminum in it, because the one in America, Arm & Hammer baking soda. They put aluminum in that stuff. And people are baking, they're cooking with it, they're putting their pancakes and the cakes and all kinds of stuff. And really, people don't know. You just have to come out and learn this on your own. So just remember to read the ingredients. If, that's just my substitute for toothpaste. Baking soda and peroxide. Or bicarbonate.
And in America, people get much more poisoned with everything. Oh, charcoal toothpaste, yeah. And we also take activated charcoal for detoxing. That. And you have all sorts of different toothpaste. Yeah, also the charcoal is also a good one. And he says trisodium phosphate and cereal drain cleaner, because it's like they have all sorts of chemicals in everything, in these also cereals, and so it's really crazy. But that's why in America, like he says, everybody is taking medicines for blood pressure, for the heart, for
cholesterol, every allergy, whatever you can think of. Everyone I know I don't know one person that's above the age of 30 and isn't on a medication. Like, everyone is on a medication. And it's like, we thought it was normal because I was taking it for a while. I was taking like 9 different medications. I take nothing right now.
But he was also working on a place where, like, I don't know how many people died around him. There was like people from normal age, and it was like, I never experienced that in Holland. But it's like, really, they really make sure that people are they're really like people, because of all those chemicals, they die also earlier and have all sorts of medical problems. And he says everybody he knows has medicines. It's really crazy.
Yeah, you're just a number and a resource, and you're being experimented on. And people died at work is because I worked at a desk job, we'll just call it that. And like, we're in these cubicles and nobody really goes anywhere. Your whole day is sitting at a computer. And not to mention you're not grounding your body. You're on a computer for a full day, so you're taking in a lot of volts into your body, which is increasing the inflammation in your body, which is causing other medical issues throughout your whole entire system. And then these people, they don't care. They just sit at the computer all day. It's like they're NPCs in their program. One guy did die at his desk. He started vomiting and all kinds of other stuff. I shouldn't say this on here. But he didn't even get up to go seek medical attention. They had to come and get him. It was crazy. I'm like, what is going on here? I ain't going out like that.
Hydro is always very detailed in his information. But
yeah,
also
kind of.
About whatever
I'm also like
don't like so much. But it's funny. Because for us, when we talk, nothing is off limits. We can talk about everything and anything.
Yeah, we do it.
And that is so nice. And it's also liberating. And Kevin says detox borax. Oh yeah, that's really good borax. But they really you can't find it this well here.
We try to get it here. Borax is really good actually. If you're in the States, you can get it, but we're not going there. Nothing wrong with it. We're just not going. But we can't get it out here.
And he says cinnamon toast crunch. I don't know what he means with that, but
it's a cereal.
Oh yeah, okay. So there's a lot of cereals, but that's why they do it. Also the cereals.
Rat poison.
But it's also people, we're not eating breakfast, but then they say, if we're talking about spells and spell casting and words, break fast.
To break your fast.
Break your fast. So they say like everybody needs to eat breakfast. But at one point I was like, why am I eating so early in the morning? And I suddenly didn't want to do that anymore. And only later when I start intermittent fasting, only eating two times a day, or you can just eat intermittent fasting. It's like you're fasting for 16 hours, and then in a window you can eat for like there's like 2 times a day, and it's like 2 meals a day, and then you do like you do breakfast and lunch, or you do lunch and dinner. But you can also do you can do 1 meal a day, and then you have 4-hour window of like eating, and then the rest of the time you're fasting, and that's really, really healing. Yeah, Kevin also said fasting really heals, because yes, fasting really does heal very well, because eating costs the most digestion costs the most energy for your body. And when you're fasting, you are healing the body, and people can fast a long time. I fasted longest is 8 days, and I did a lot of times 3 days and 1 day fasting, and I just water fasting. And now this Monday I did a dry fast. I did 1 day total dry fast, and I also don't know that's not always like recommended for everybody, and don't do it too long, and make sure that you're hydrated before you do it. And it indeed restarts the immune system, like you say, Kevin, and it also heals all the cells like healing yourself on a cellular level, and you really feel very good and very you feel a lot of energy after. And it also some emotions come up, but it's really good for emotional healing as well. And and screen radiation poison, that is also too bad. It's like. But he says fasting also opens the pineal.
It does, actually. It really does. Speaking of screen, I don't know why we don't use screeners. We got them right here. We got like...
We have like...
a couple of pairs of those things right there, you know?
We have like these for normally we are like this on behind the screen.
I think these ones are yours.
These are better for you.
Yeah, these ones are right.
We can do these for the screens. When we are like more closer to the screens, we have these ones.
Working on our computer. I know I do a lot of design work, but I can't see the colors, so I can't use them when I'm designing. I design my logos and images for what we're going to be creating. Oh, these are nice.
Yeah, sure. He looks cool with it.
Oh, thank you. Nice.
But yes, it has the crystals all and opens the pineal, and like Santos Bonacci, we also heard of him, and like we also. I saw several videos of him, and the crystals all. It's like really like feeling that inspiration from within even more when you're fasting. So you really feel it. So it's like really healing, and I love that as well. So
I'll be honest, fasting is really good. I find it very difficult to do it in a winter season, and they notice, which is why they have weather manipulation and chemtrails during the winter to make it even colder. I don't know. I feel like I can't get the energy I want from the sun. So I'll go and I'll like do some stress eating, which I know I shouldn't do. And it makes it very difficult for me to fast. But now the sun is out. We have good sun these days. They're still doing their thing up there in the sky with these clouds, but it's all good. The sun is really good. I'm going to fast. I don't know when.
And what kind of fast that you did? How long is the longest?
Well, I did one fast. I did a dry fast for 4 days.
And they say normally do max 3 days or something.
I don't recommend ever doing a 4-day dry fast. That 4th day, I didn't even know. I was crawling just to go to the restroom. I couldn't even walk. My heart was beating all quick. I thought I was not going to make it. It's crazy. I had a dream that night about eating French fries because I was so clean. I woke up actually feeling really sick. My first longest fast was my, I had a 2-week water fast. I was living in Arizona at the time, a couple of years ago. And part of it was because my rent was really, really high. So I didn't have the funds for groceries. And I didn't mind because I had like gallons of water in my house I had saved up. This thing that they're talking about, you have to save up water. I did this way back like a couple of years ago thinking it was going to happen then. So I had like 40 gallons of water just on my kitchen floor. But no food in the fridge. Rent, electric had to be paid. Phone bills had to be paid. Internet.
Yeah, Kevin says everything about isolation chamber while fasting. So it's really good if you're like by yourself and fasting.
And I was.
If you're with other people and they're eating or something, it's a bit difficult. And but you did more fasts, huh? Also.
So before that, my first time I did a fast was my longest. Was like I went to Costa Rica, not the longest one, and I did a water fast for the first time. Also, similar situation. I couldn't get to the store because I was, renting a condo on a mountain, and I didn't have a vehicle. So that was 9 days. I was picking what they call lemons off the tree. It looks like a really funny looking lemon, and I was just juicing them and throwing them in water, and I was drinking that, not even caring about what I was going to eat. I knew I was going to survive and be all right, just drinking that. And the next thing you know, I have the property manager asking me if I needed a ride to the store, and it was pretty cool. We worked that out.
And the longest fast was?
Was a 2-week water fast in Arizona.
And then another one, 9 days?
That was in Costa Rica.
Yeah, and in Portugal you also did, how long?
In Portugal, I did another water fast. That was about 5 days.
Yeah.
5 days water fast. And I don't know, I just like doing these things. And they do reset your system.
We did also 2 times 3 days together, no?
Oh yeah,
it's really nice to do it also together.
We did that like that was last year.
I think we did it, yeah.
That was like last fall. We did like I say fall, but I know these seasons and months are incorrect. I'll just say fall. I'll say when it started before it got cold. We did a 3-day water fast. Yeah, and then we went for a hike, which I don't think was a good idea. We did the fast, and then we took off going for a hike up the hill here in Spain through the village, and it really took a toll on our bodies. I think when you fast, you really need to rest. And I apologize. I feel like I was looking into the camera.
It's okay.
But yeah. So we'll say like 3 days water fast. I do water fast every now and then. The longest is the 14 days.
And it's also good to not do anything, because then your energy goes really to healing. But there's also somewhere in Russia where they had a fasting a retreat center where they do a lot of exercising. So it depends on what you feel like doing, and for everybody it's different.
Yeah, it depends on you. It depends on a person. Everybody's different. I used to recommend like eat for your blood type, but you never know. Everybody's so different. No matter what your blood type is, you might go to eat something somebody else can't. You might have an allergic reaction to this, another person might not. So you just have to find what's right for your system, your avatar, what works best for you. And yeah.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So
I give thanks. Give thanks to everybody.
Yeah, we're just like, it's getting later, so we're like wrapping it up. But really, really thank you for being here. Thank you for the support and the follow and the comments. And it really was nice to have the interaction here. And
yeah, I'd like to thank everyone. I give thanks to all of you. Really appreciate this. My first live, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I never done a live before. This is the first time. I mean, I do pre-records, which I haven't posted, but I just, this is going to be some inspiration for me to just get on live. I see you got it down pretty well. I'm working on my thing, so I'm gonna practice on.
Thank you. Kevin says, Gaston says thanks. Yeah, thank you too for being here, Gaston. And Kevin says you can't hide from self. No, yeah, no. You don't have to. And that is what we're going to, like, we're like, that is like, we're going to where like total transparency and openness and just like being you and wherever you are, and you don't care about what people think or something. Yeah,
just be yourself. It's most important for you to be yourself.
Like Kevin says, meant to be live, much love. Yeah, thank you.
I give thanks. Thank you so much. Much love to you all.
So, much love to everybody. Thank you, thank you.
Love, peace, power, and celebration to everybody.